Yo, man, what it is and what it ain't, man. It's your boy BL Ratchet, man, back again. We are Florida Podcast, man. I told you all 2025, man, we bringing the best guests. You know what I'm saying? I got my special co-host with me, though, today.
Back again, my journalist shit. What you talk about? Big Rich Cannon, we here.
What's up, my boy? I got my special guest with me, too.
What's up, man? It's Timmys Funny,
Okay,
a.k.a. the Florida Dad, the White Haitian, T Blunt.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
Florida Dad is in the building, man.
Yes, sir.
My boy ain't popping this shit enough. My boy say the Florida Dad.
Florida Dad. Nah, who the fuck is here?
Yeah. Nah, it's the Florida Dad, man. Y'all know it. Y'all know who it is,
Real
man.
shit, because we in Florida. We got the Florida man. We got the Florida boy. They don't even know about that. Florida boy, and then we got the Florida dad.
Yeah,
we do got Florida
dad.
moms out this bitch, too.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Shit.
They out
We
there.
got Florida man.
Yeah.
Florida man is a motherfucker.
People scared of the Florida man, though, bro.
Yeah.
Like, out of state, like, that's like a real thing.
Yeah.
That's a real
Like,
thing.
It
now.
is. It
Before
really
I came
is.
here, real rap. Like,
Yeah.
Bro, Florida man, you know Florida man is a motherfucker. Not.
Yeah.
You gonna see.
Nah, it's crazy, yeah, because I even show, like, my partners from, like, other states, like, just like, oh, like, I'm, like, 3 feet away from a gator, and they're like, this Florida man stuff is real. I'm like,
yeah, they don't, because
That's what
they
we was
look at
raised
us
with.
like, bro, you could be in the country riding dirt bikes. You down there can start, you down there could be with an alligator that
Yep.
same day.
Yep.
You down there could be, you know what I'm saying, in the beach that same
Yep.
day. Like,
Now
niggas don't know lake, beach, fresh water, salt water,
you gonna see it.
all type of shit.
No, that's one thing I appreciate about it.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
but bro, let's get into, you know what I'm saying, a little bit about your backstory, man.
Sure.
Like, before we even get into the whole Florida dad thing,
Okay.
like, who are you, you know what I'm saying, where you come from, bro? Talk
Yeah.
to me.
So, yeah, Timmy's funny. They call me Kodak White. They call me Todd Wave. They calling me all
Todd
time.
Wave.
Cracking me up, man. But I grew up in West Orlando.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I moved over here like in the 727 area. So I've been
Okay.
here for like 10 years now. But
Okay.
yeah, roots is West Orlando.
So how you grew up out there in West Orlando, like how it was for you? Because, you know, like, we hear about, like, War Orlando.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All the extra shit, you know?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it ain't Disney. It's really like you obviously got the nice side. I mean, I think every city got that in Florida. You got like a nice side, and then 2 blocks away you got the projects. Same thing, but yeah, I grew up on like Orange Blossom Trail and
Okay.
Oak Ridge Road.
OBT.
Yeah. Grew up over there, predominantly like black and Haitian neighborhood. Yeah.
Okay. So how was it growing up in a black neighborhood?
Man,
was
it
you
was
getting bullied? Like, I mean, was they just accepting to you? Like, they was fucking
Yeah.
with you? Talk
I
to me.
mean, yeah,
How long you been saying nigga?
Hey, bro, you know what's crazy is I ain't gonna lie, I grew up saying it to like my partners and stuff, but like outside of that, I'm not gonna like.
Nah, for sure.
But
we understand it.
but that's funny as hell. But no, yeah, I you know, pretty much the only. I mean, I'm a white boy, chubby kid from with freckles, you know. But yeah, it's crazy because growing up, like, so my dad's Polynesian.
Oh, word?
So like,
Okay.
I never stuck or like fit in. Like all my cousins, they darker skinned, kind of dread, some of them, and you know, and so I always stuck out like a sore thumb. So it was always like that. But
But you wasn't the black sheep of the family, was you?
damn near, I had a cousin that I grew up with. He thought we were family friends. Like he ain't even, and I've known him since he was born.
Share
So
blood, but okay.
yeah,
So
but yeah, yeah, growing up in Orlando was fun. In the, you know, in the hood, kind of. You know, I wouldn't say
You been at Disney World?
twice.
Okay.
Twice in my
So,
life.
so it wasn't that bad coming up.
I mean,
Shit, I ain't.
everybody in Orlando got family that worked for the parks.
Yeah, that
okay,
worked for the
okay.
park.
Yeah, it wasn't like my mom and dad was breaking bread. Like,
Word,
nah.
word.
But yeah, I mean, I grew up. It was fun, man. They was, you know,
What did you grow up listening to?
everything, man. Like,
That's what I'm finna say. You in a Polynesian household.
yeah, I mean, you got reggae. So, I mean, it goes all the way back. My mom, she was obviously white, but you know, I grew up listening to Temptations, Stevie Wonder,
Okay.
Michael Jackson.
Who put you on that, though?
Mom Dukes.
Okay.
Like that's how I knew Saturday we was doing chores
Okay.
because that Motown was bumping.
Okay.
But yeah, growing up in Orlando, it was cool, man. Like I said, I wouldn't say I grew up in the worst neighborhood, but definitely wasn't the best either. So
Nah,
it was
for
like
sure.
a good little blend. Like, but yeah, it was. I mean, we had like some Section 8 right around the corner and stuff like that, projects and stuff.
Did you
so.
go to like college? Like,
Not really. No.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just went to working really right after high school. So
When you got your first black girlfriend?
man,
Say
my
something.
first
I
girlfriend was
waiting.
black.
Shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old you was though? You was a shorty like you was
You
one of
always
those-
knew you
legit,
liked
yeah.
black girls.
Huh?
Always knew you liked black girls.
Yeah. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
he was one of
Yeah,
the white
gotcha.
boys in the
Yeah,
hood.
yeah,
Probably,
yeah. I mean, yeah, and that's man. You know, you grow up watching In the Wood and loving basketball. I mean, you got to. And that's just what's in the neighborhood or even at school. So, yeah.
Yeah.
My first
crazy.
girl.
What school you went to out there? Like high school?
Oak Ridge.
Oak
Oak
Ridge.
Ridge.
Okay.
Yeah. Oak Ridge High. Yeah.
Okay.
Damn,
One of
so
the
you
pioneers.
Florida dad, do you actually have kids?
Yeah, I do. I got
Are
3
they black?
daughters.
They black?
They have, or they mix. They
That's what I'm saying,
black
you got
Puerto
black
Rican.
kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, bet. Okay.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
feel me? Stop
Yeah, yeah.
playing.
Yeah.
Florida
Nah.
dad.
yeah,
For sure.
Yeah.
So like, random question:
sure.
were you nervous your first time like you ever ran down on like a black woman?
Not really, man. I don't know.
They always.
I don't know if it was because like my red hair, and they was like, oh, you know,
Okay.
They like the confidence.
yeah.
That you know what I mean by
Yeah,
that. Like,
yeah.
if you a white boy, they just want to
Yeah,
hit a confidence.
I wasn't no
from
nerd growing
you.
up
Yeah,
or
that's
nothing
what
like
I'm
that.
saying.
Yeah,
They just want to hit a confidence. They don't
What's
give
your
a
type
fuck.
of black girl though? Like,
Huh?
like what kind of what you prefer? How you?
And to be honest, I like any type of girl, but from, I mean, yellow bones, red bones, and
Yellow
dark skin.
bones,
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Was you into like the fly whips, the fly cars back in like coming up?
Oh,
'Cause
yeah,
I know
yeah.
like Orlando, y'all got the Millennium Mall, y'all
Yeah,
got
yeah,
all that
yeah,
shit
yeah.
where y'all got the car shows.
Yeah, classic weekend.
You know
That's
what
what
I'm
I
saying?
grew up on.
Classic
Yeah.
weekend.
My cousins, they all had like old school Chevys and stuff, and that was like kind of the goal growing up. You know, I wanted a vert. You know, but yeah, '96 Impalas. To go back to your question though, I grew up listening to. I mean, even from the older cousins, Master P, Trick Daddy,
Who was your
JT
first
Money.
concert?
First concert it probably was something at I want to say, probably Classic Weekend. I can't even remember. To be honest, it was just like
First
one
person you saw perform. You remember?
it was.
Shit, I can't even remember that.
It probably would have
Shit, I
been like.
remember.
Dang, I can't even. To be honest, I can't even remember.
Shit, I remember my first concert was fucking New Boys. Niggas was jerking.
Jerking.
Talking about the new
Niggas was
boys.
jerking. What?
Yeah. Well,
You a
you from
jerk?
Florida?
Nah, I'm from Philly.
No.
Oh, okay.
I've been
Yeah.
down here about 10 years.
Okay. Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, you a jerk.
Yeah.
That was that.
Hey,
I ain't
niggas
gonna lie.
was pin
that shit
dropping. Niggas was, you
different.
feel
Yeah.
me? It was a different time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
that was
I
definitely
mean
different
Tampa
time.
Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tampa
Tom
Tony.
G. Yeah. All that. Yeah.
What Florida legends did you grow up on though? Like, cause you said Trick. You
Oh,
said
like music?
Yeah, music wise.
Yeah. I mean.
You said Tampa Tony.
Yeah. Plies.
Plies.
JT Money.
Okay.
Jam Pony. Like
Jam Pony. Hell
Uncle
yeah.
Luke. All the. Yeah. I mean.
Yeah. What you know about Jam Pony, man?
Yeah.
You really gotta make a Jam Pony
Yeah,
video.
no,
Real
that's
shit.
what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
my friends' moms, when we at the house moving furniture and stuff, they throwing on Jam Pony and yeah,
Nah, for sure.
yeah,
Man, it's always like in every single hood, bro. It's always that either that one little Mexican or that one
Yeah.
little white boy.
Yeah.
He go drop goals in his mouth, and when he
yeah.
come back to the hood,
yeah, yeah.
all the hoods get on him. For real,
Yeah,
for real.
yeah,
That's and then they be like, "That's white boy such and such." You
Yeah,
feel me?
white
That's-
boy Timmy. That's
yeah,
what I
that's
was
white
known
boy
by.
Timmy.
Yeah, I
How
was
long,
known.
how long you been wearing goals?
Oh, man,
Shit, as long
for
as
a
you
minute,
gonna
but
remember,
yeah,
shit.
these come from. Hey, shout out Gold Money Grills, man. Put your money
yeah,
where your
shout
mouth
out.
is.
Put
yeah,
your
yeah,
money
they,
where your motherfucking
alright.
mouth
yeah,
is.
they showed me love and hooked me up with a set. I got a new set coming, but
Yeah. Y'all was out there. They was out there in the O.
yeah,
Yeah.
But they got one right here in Tampa.
Okay.
Uh,
yeah, they
little
do
spot
on
in Tampa.
Hillsborough.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah,
right.
yeah.
You're damn right.
So yeah, I mean, we had golds, middle school, high school, yeah,
That's like.
Magic Mall, J Mart.
But look though, hold on. We gotta back it up. That's a normal thing to have goals, but for you
yeah.
to be white and be like, "Fuck it, I'm finna go drop goals," that's
yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Because you gotta go home to your parents.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
our parents might whoop our ass and be like, you know what I'm saying? Why you got them goals? But at the same time, she can't really say nothing because her baby daddy, which is our dad, got the goals. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
yeah.
with you,
oh yeah, I mean, you still had to come. You came around people, you pop them out.
Okay, so you popping your shit.
Yeah, you had to.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
So,
especially
like,
like
when-
Haitian moms. I don't know how many Haitians are out here,
Yeah.
but growing up in the O, there's tons of them.
Yeah,
That's
I
where
know.
I grew up in the Haitian neighborhood. So yeah, they
but,
gon'
but when you
curse
got home, you popped your shit out. So like you was a whole different, like it was flopping every day, huh?
Kind of. I mean, for the most part though, my parents was like cool with kind of like.
Okay.
I mean, we was in there in the neighborhood, so my mom
She knew what was up.
Yeah. Even all the kids growing up, you know, dreadheads and all
You
that.
had a Haitian girlfriend before?
Yeah.
That pussy was voodoo?
Yeah.
Nah, for real. I ain't gonna lie. Haitian girls got some good ass pussy. That's a fact.
Fool, bro.
That's a fact.
Yeah. No, yeah, Haitian. Yeah, I dated Haitian, blacks, a few Hispanics, but
Okay.
yeah.
What would you, how lit, how, on a scale from 1 to 10, how lit would you say you are at juking?
I mean, as I've gotten older, the knees,
Yeah.
you know. But I was known in the O for like growing up as that white boy that could dance, and I was
Been that.
always. Yeah, that's what I was known for always. Like
So you been
pep
like
rallies.
you been Kodak bopping since
Before Kodak, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been doing, you know,
since he
juking.
like started. You feel me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so growing up, I mean, like
Nigga said my knees.
yeah. But yeah, growing up, I mean, you know, I was in, and sometimes I had to sneak away because, you know, there was parties in, I don't know if y'all familiar with Orlando, but, you know, I'm the only white boy in the little teen club or the house party, but I'm, you know, juking, stepping, you know, we had a dance in Orlando called the Chopper City Juk, that I used to do a lot too, but yeah, I was always known.
Was you up on the Moot Boy and Armstrong thing?
Oh yeah. I went to school with all their little cousins and stuff like that.
Okay.
So yeah, but yeah, no.
Who you was rooting for in that versus?
So in the verses, my opinion was Moot Boy is gonna kill him with the catalog, but Armstrong was gonna kill him with the energy.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, that's I never thought I'd see the day that was gonna happen.
Yeah, me neither.
That
If
animosity.
you know the politics.
Oh yeah. I know,
so it's like
yeah.
that shit. That one. I mean, it wasn't supposed to happen, but it happened, and
Yeah.
it was good that it happened because it became
Oh yeah.
successful.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I grew up, listening to Moot Boy, Armstrong,
Whoop.
yeah. I played, you know, growing up in the O, like played basketball against Whoop.
Yeah.
And Whoop
was
was raw in basketball.
Whoop was that boy.
He was raw, like, and like all his cousins play football. My little cousins in the O, so we always cross paths. But yeah, Whoop,
sure.
Whoop. Actually, my partner that I grew up with, he on one of his songs. It's My Kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah, Hollywood from.
You ever rap?
Nah, I ain't never
You
rap.
never tried?
You know what's crazy is grind mode. They just called. He just called
I
me.
know about Grand Mode.
Yeah, he called me Sunday and was like, "Hey man, we need to get you in the studio."
Ecstasy.
And I was like, "I don't know about that." But yeah, I never really did anything with music. Nah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna see if you was really lit. You was going to Wet and Wild.
Yeah, I used to work at Wet Wild.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to sneak all my homies in there. Yeah.
You was really lit. Yeah. You was lit. You was lit.
yeah.
If you was going to Wet and Wild, bro, like I'm not even from the O.
Yeah.
And you feel me? Like we always was trying to get to Wet and Wild.
Yeah.
Which I've been a few times, but I know if you was from the O and y'all, the way y'all love and you know what I'm saying, like held that bitch to like a sacred, like to y'all heart.
We was sad when that
I
bit went
know
down.
that bit. Like that shit was sad for
Yeah.
us, cause shit we couldn't go during like spring break or summer. You feel me? Shit like that. But like I said, I'm watching one day. I'm coming to Wet and Wild. I'm walking down International, finna go in. I see a whole bunch of group of local jets, you feel me? They hitting the gate. They doing what they do.
Yeah, hopping the fence.
You know, shit, I'm with my people. We going in regular paying the passes, but in my head, bitch, I'm trying to hop the gate like you feel
save
me?
your
Like,
money. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah, because once you get in there.
Wet and Wild was one of your first jobs though?
Yeah. I was a lifeguard in the summer. Yeah. And I was like, hey, just come in, or I give them my passes or we could even let people in, but that I'd be able to like let them through the back gate and all that. Yeah, or just like distract the security guards.
Yeah, you would have had the experience Wet and Wild.
Now, I'm about to say, are you gonna what is Wet and Wild? Is that a
It's a water park.
Yeah, it's like a water park.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
it's
alright,
like,
bet.
so they moved it kind of. Now it's Volcano Bay in the O.
Oh, okay. I seen Volcano Bay.
Yeah, but Volcano Bay is totally
Yeah.
different than the Wet and Wild.
Wow.
But that's what a new
Like
hangout
niggas used to
is.
dream of going. Man, I want to go.
That was
Wet and
that was
Wild.
like a little spot. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
was
go
a
to
spot, and
Wet
that
and
bit
Wild.
was cheap.
Yeah, it was
Okay,
cheap.
okay,
Yeah, because you used to get a deal if you was a Florida resident.
Yeah, that bit was cheap.
Yeah, and they
Okay.
used to hook it up. Yeah, and then like in the summer too, they would have like it would stay open till like 1 a.m. And like had
Shit
like
be
teen
lit.
nights and other stuff.
It'd
Yeah.
be lit in there. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because the International gonna be lit all night,
Yeah.
so that bitch gonna still be open, bro.
Yeah.
They used to have lock-ins, all type
Yeah,
of shit.
yeah,
That shit
yeah,
used to
yeah.
be lit, bro.
So you a Magic fan?
man, it's hard to be a Magic fan, man. I ain't gonna lie
I mean,
to
y'all
you.
They
doing
better.
straight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
but
better now.
growing up, man, like
yeah, no,
we
I
had
get it.
Shaq, dog.
Yeah.
Like it was, yeah, we had
Shit, y'all
Shaq.
had
We ain't do nothing
T-Mac.
with him. We had
Y'all
T-Mac, ain't build nothing around him. We
Yeah.
had Dwight Howard,
Yeah.
and we got like Grant
And you
Hill.
know what's so
like,
crazy? Like me being the basketball fan I am now.
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention to basketball when T-Mac was on the.
Bro,
Orlando.
T-Mac was fucking turned.
Oh, he was raw.
I didn't pay attention to basketball until T-Mac went to Houston and shit.
Yeah.
Magic McGrady was crazy.
Yeah, T-Mac was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he so going back to like the cars, my cousins used to own a car shop, and they did T-Mac's Bentley. Yeah, they did it. So yeah, he was definitely. But he's from
Yeah,
he's from Central Florida.
He's
Yeah.
from Florida, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know, bro. We got so many stars just up in
Yeah.
the Central Florida area, bro.
Yeah, Vince Carter.
Yeah, Vince
I
Carter.
know Vince Carter's dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like y'all
Sapp,
two Raw
Warren
hoopers,
Sapp.
right?
Huh?
Vince Carter and T-Mac. That's
I mean,
the
we had
biggest
Austin
hoopers that come from
Rivers.
Florida, right? I know. But that's the best hoopers that come from Florida, right?
From
The
Florida?
best hoopers to come from Florida.
I don't
Vince
know.
Carter.
You got
I don't know
Amari
about that.
Vince
Stoudemire.
Carter and T-Mac.
Y'all
Amari
some
Stoudemire.
Stoudemire from here. We got some ones,
David
bro.
Robinson is from here.
Okay.
We got some ones.
Yeah, we got some legends. Moses Malone. No, not Moses Malone. Daryl Dawkins. He from O. Yeah, he went to Evans.
Yeah, we got some ones. I mean, we even got a couple of good role players. You got Donis Haslam and shit.
Yeah.
Man. We got some ones.
Yeah.
We definitely got some ones. So, man, how did you get into content creation? Like,
Yeah.
how?
So y'all remember Vine?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I remember Vine, and I was like, man, I was kind of like on the fence, like, should I start making Vines? And I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. And that's right, like, it ended. I think Instagram bought 'em. And then I was like, all right, if Vine ever comes back, I'm gonna get on it. I'm gonna go viral. Like, and so TikTok came about, and then COVID happened, and I just was scrolling on TikTok, and I'm just like, man, like, there's some corny people on TikTok that don't really know how to dance. You know, I could show these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
exactly. Like,
Hold
you
on.
know, they doing the woe back when the woe was popular. They was like going, and that it just irks me because I'm like, I could dance, and so I was like, you know what, let me start doing it. So I started doing it, and I went viral before, like even the Florida stuff.
What was your first viral video?
My first viral videos, I was doing just like viral TikTok dances, but I would dress like a dad too in that.
Gotcha.
But I would have like some like strap sandals with some socks on.
Okay.
And I was, you know, just doing it like that. And then my first viral video, I did like a skit. And this was when we was on lockdown a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
And
COVID.
Well, shit, Florida
COVID.
wasn't on lockdown.
We was locked down for like 2.5 hours, I say.
Yeah. Florida wasn't
Yeah.
on
Like a
lockdown,
day,
but the
man.
rest of the world was, I
Yeah.
guess.
So we just had the stuff in the house, like my daughter's toys and stuff like that. And so I made a like kind of like a skit of like how it is at a hood school pep rally. And I used like my daughter's Mickey Mouse vacuum as a saxophone, and just like kind of the dynamic of a hood Florida school with the band bumping and stuff like that. And it went viral. That was like my first 1 million views on any social media platform.
Okay.
And then someone in the comments put like, oh, he got to be from Florida. And so I took that comment, put it in a video, and I started juking the grind mode. And I was like, because I'm from Florida. And so started juking and sticking and stuff, and it went crazy. Grind mode shared it, you know, then it just went crazy. Like, and then I just kind of started doing Florida dances off of that, and just.
Do a lot of people hit you up now? Like a lot
Have you
of.
collabed with anybody?
Yeah, I mean, so the first like collab or like I guess like Kodak, you know. So I was in Kodak Black's music video.
Which one?
Usain Boo.
Yeah, you
Oh,
saying.
wow.
Yeah. So that was lit. Him grind mode. But then I was in grind mode's video Ecstasy. And that was cool, man, because we was in the heart of Gould's. I don't know if y'all ever been down to Miami, but
Yeah, I know it goes.
yeah, and Gould's is the, you know, and it was Gould's day. I was the only white person, but I felt, you know, that's just how I always am. So, grind mode, Lil Duval just put me on his Instagram. He want me to come to Lil Duval Day Duval Day.
We going.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be out there.
I'm going out there too. Dude.
Yeah. So we're definitely gonna link then. Yeah. And then 1900 Rugrat, Kodak, the whole Sniper Gang. Like, shout out to Sniper Gang Apparel too, man, because they show love. Kodak been showing a lot of love too, because it's like not only is it like me doing the Kodak bot, but I do skits because I grew up in a Haitian neighborhood, and I used to be damn near fluent in Creole, and so it's just kind of shocking. They see this like white guy, you know, but know about like Haitian stuff, like real Haitian stuff, like not just like sapase. Like I know.
Like put me on game. What type of Haitian stuff?
Well, like so, like there's like in growing up in a Haitian household, a punishment is they make them sit on their knees for a long time, and it's
with
called
the rice under it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's called mete à genoux or à genoux. And so I did a skit like that, and it was like, oh, he really been there. And I was like, bro, like these Haitian moms, they don't care. Like, you in their house?
Yeah.
White boy, T Blonde, like that's what they'll say.
They're making your ass.
Oh, à genoux, and I had to get down there. And like, yeah, they treat you like, you know, that's the cool thing. The Haitian community, man, they gonna,
you're gonna be fam.
Yeah, when you family, you family.
But you know one thing about, okay, you said you grew up in the O, so it's a lot of Haitians and shit out there. But you know, coming over here into like the Tampa Bay area, St. Pete, Clearwater, Tampa, like it ain't.
It's not.
Yeah,
yeah. Haitians.
We don't got we ain't got all that different races.
Yeah, it's really just like whites and African American kind of demographic.
And, you know, Chicos.
Yeah. Like Cubans and stuff, especially. But yeah, so it's even crazy because like I came out here and I was looking for like Haitian food spots, and they was like, yeah, there ain't nothing. There's some Jamaican food spots, but there ain't no Haitian food like in St. Pete or nothing. So yeah, we need to do better, St. Pete.
What's your best Haitian dish though?
Oh,
that you like to eat?
I mean, griots.
Okay.
Grill.
Yeah, I'm about to say that grill, that shit go crazy.
It's amazing. What? And then they got the black rice. It's called dirigeant. That's fire.
Nah, that's rice. What's that black rice called?
Dirigeant.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had that before. I didn't know what it's called. I had a little Haitian food when I was in Miami. I knew that you was going stupid, but no, that shit good.
Yeah. So yeah, that Haitian food. But yeah, the whole like just doing stuff like that, and then they do like a lot of what's really common too in Haitian households is they'll like any hand-me-downs or anything, they gonna take it, put it in a box, and send it to Haiti. Yeah. And it's like their flea market there, but it's called a Timmys is what they call it. So I just did a video of that, and that one went crazy.
You finna boost some Haitian people's shit when they see this. Like, this white boy really?
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, I got people like
people from
Lil Haiti,
Haiti.
Zoe Dollars.
I
Kodak.
fuck with that boy Zoe Dollars.
Yeah, all them. They shared or showed love. Rick Ross, Lamar Jackson, they all been. Yeah, the whole Florida been really rocking with me.
LJ Haitian?
Nah, he's just. I don't know if he is, but he was raised with them.
Yeah,
he was raised with Yak and them.
Okay.
So yeah, then trying to think who else. I can't even think. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
I know one video I've been seeing going viral with you on the Needed You.
Yeah, Omni Clutch. Omni. Yeah, he a Z too. He Haitian. Yeah. I was just in Temple. He was doing a little showcase out there. And
that was our first time y'all met up.
Yeah. Okay. We've been chatting, DM and on phone calls and stuff because the videos I did to a song. Mr. Florida, I don't know if y'all know him.
Yeah, Mr. Florida.
He got a lot of viral dances on TikTok. And so I just started doing some of his too and shouting him out. And then, one of them, a lot of them just bubbled and blew up. So, but, Omni cool, man. He got he like 4 for 4 right now, like with the music he putting out. And
he's snapping.
Yeah, and he got
on a crazy run.
Yeah, him and Major 9 got a new
that Reposado.
Yeah, it went crazy. And then he got a new song he just showed me today. It's called, I think, Stuck on You. Okay. And that's probably gonna be the next, like, I can feel it. It's gonna be the next Florida anthem. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, him. It's 2 artists that I know that they got that real deal. It's about 3 artists that I'm fucking with. They got a real deal talent. Omni Clutch. Yeah. It's a cat in Tampa named O.A. Mark. You know who that is? You heard about him?
I feel like I have. Yeah.
You should tap in with him too.
Okay.
And 40. You don't know 40? Yeah, you gotta listen to 40. 40 going
Where
up.
40 from?
Yeah.
Where he from?
He from fucking
Virgin Islands.
Yeah, he's from the Virgin Islands.
Okay.
He's not, but he lives in Miami.
Okay,
so
yeah.
he's the whole Florida thing, but he's like he different, bro.
Okay.
He different. You'll fuck with him.
I might have heard him, to be honest, but
you'll fuck with him.
Yeah.
I feel like that'll be your vibe too. You can get right on.
Yeah.
But like, okay, I know you get all the good comments and shit. How do you react to the negative comments?
Oh man, it's tough, man.
What kind of negative comments do you get?
Man, the culture vulture. You know, he ain't really rocking with us.
Yeah, that's always gonna be.
You know, or they'll say like somebody will put like, "Oh, Unc invited to the cookout," and then somebody under that will be like, "Why everybody just because." Yeah. He does a little dance. Everybody invite him to the cookout. I was like, but I've been going to the cookout. Like,
what comment hurt your feelings the most though? Like you seen that she like fuck this.
Man,
shit made you want to quit a little bit.
I'm trying to think what be on his. I'm trying to think what it be up under his.
Yeah, man. Some of them just be like a lot of them just make me laugh.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them they just be like, I'm gonna tell my kids this is Trump or this. Dang, I didn't know Jelly Roll could do this or they just look at Peter Griffin, look at damn Paul Bart, like retire. They
didn't say it so. They didn't probably say it so much shit. Yeah. That's why I don't even know what's up under his comments.
Kodak White but the ones that kind of just just like if they knew me, they know like I'm not I've been outside. Outside. I've been going to black parties and barbecues and cookouts and jams and dancing. And I was like I said, I was known, and I was never shy. I always would get out there, or my friends would push me out, but like. Mud them, and I go mud them, and then the people that I was just killing on the dance floor, they'll come and tap in with me and be like, oh, and we'd be cool. So it's but those ones kind of hurt a little bit, but
for sure, cause the stigma is they think when they see the white boy in the culture, they just automatically think, all right, that's Vlad. That's
this nigga's an Asian. This nigga's an Asian, Caucasian.
Yeah, like they'll just go to Eminem. They'll just go to throwing them at the wall. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
And I know how that shit probably could think. Like because some people don't.
When
grow up like that.
you've been entrenched in this shit.
So that's why I don't really. I take it with a grain of salt because it's just like, if they really knew. I mean, I got even my partners that like really in that they go under their comments and be like, no, he really is from here. He really, and I even text someone like, hey, thanks for showing love, but you ain't got to do all that because it's just going to, I mean, they going to hate.
I mean, people are going to, people going to talk about you your whole life.
Yeah. But I mean, it comes with the territory. You got a video that has 6 million views. There's going to be some, I think, who was it? Denzel, he said it, can't, sometimes when you pray for the rain, you got to deal with the mud.
Yeah. Sure.
So,
everybody ain't going to like it.
Yeah, even Omni. I mean, I was talking to Omni because they was like, "Damn, like, do you have another song?" Just because he's been spamming his song, but it's just like he doing what he's supposed to because he wanted to push his stuff out. So
he doing what he supposed to.
Yeah. So people gonna hate.
He doing what he supposed to. If people don't understand, bitch, if he don't do that, y'all ain't gonna hear it or see it.
Yeah. But no, I mean, the comments they really is entertaining most of the time because it's just like, oh, I bet his food actually is seasoned or. Someone.
I know it's a black girl behind this.
Yeah. Stuff like that. Yeah, they'll be like, "Oh, I can tell his kids are mixed." Or,
What was your most viewed video though?
So I did it one. So my most viewed video actually was, I did one. It was like a white guy's first time in a Jamaican church. Yeah. And it was like it was a Jamaican pastor, and he did Under the Blood and all that, and it went crazy. To the point, Saturday Night Live took it and made a skit out of it, and Kenan Thompson and another comedian, So everybody was even tagging me on Twitter and Instagram, like, man, y'all took this from Tim, and they took it, but I take it as a kind of a compliment, if anything.
They ain't shout nobody out though, right?
Yeah, they ain't
shouting. Damn, SNL.
Yeah.
That's how you feel.
Kenan Thompson. And, but it was cool though. Yeah, I want to say did like 6 or 7 million. It probably did actually more because. People were reposting it on their Instagrams and stuff like that. So it's probably up in the 20, 30 million.
Damn, they remade his shit, bro.
Yeah. They did a whole.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like spot on. It's the same exact, like the song, everything. Yeah. And the same concept. So, but it's all love.
Yeah, we gotta look that up.
But okay.
I mean, what's a crazy conspiracy theory that you believe in?
Conspiracy theory?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I was just talking to my friend about that. Damn, conspiracy theory would have to be we didn't land on the moon. Like, there ain't no way. I can't talk to somebody in Montana right now on the cell phone, but we could talk to somebody on the moon in the 60s. Like, I just don't believe it. And we just can't get back there.
Yeah, we can't get back.
You believe in lizard people?
Well, nah. I don't even know what that is.
He know what I'm talking about.
What the lizard people?
Nah, what's that? The Babylonian Brotherhood. The moon is their fucking headquarters.
Nah, I never heard of that.
Nah, bro. And then basically all the people, all the figures throughout time been shape shifting reptilian fucking people. You never heard that?
Hell nah.
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy though.
Yeah, they saying civilization supposed to be on some of these planets soon.
Probably. I wouldn't put it past it, but yeah, it's more like government stuff for me. Like I don't believe in 9/11. I think that was an inside job, but.
Oh no, that shit definitely was
That shit
orchestrated.
happened.
Yeah, ain't no way a dude in flip flops is flying that big old plane that close to the ground hitting the building.
What's your favorite hood snack?
Hood snack, hot sausage.
Hot sausage.
Hot sausage.
So you used to go into the hood store.
Oh yeah, or a flip. Or I don't know what y'all call them out here.
Flip.
Y'all call them flips? Man, I was just
They got
talking.
frozen cuts, flip.
Yeah, they call them
Lily Dillies.
Lily
all type of
Dillies
little
or
weird shit.
what was they? Honeydew or something like that.
Honeydew,
Yeah, Jacksonville.
No, honey dip.
Honey dip.
Them
Some
hot
shit like that.
sausages you talking about? That's them red ass sausages.
Yeah.
Yeah, pickle
Bro,
sausages.
I ain't gonna lie,
Yes.
bro. Them shits be looking toxic, bro. I be
Man,
scared to
it's
try them.
amazing,
joints,
bro.
Alright. Yes, you be tossing when you shit that bin. Shit later.
You get. I used to 2 of those.
That shit too red.
Yeah, you get 2 of those, some chips, and a flip, and a check soda from the candy lady, and you straight. You eating good.
Nah, for shit show.
Yeah, mash it. Some people mash it up with their sunflower
I
seeds or like put it in their
motherfuckers do some
chips.
shit with their red sausage. But I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, that shit too red. Like
Yeah, nah,
that shit.
that shit
for
smack.
Yeah.
You know how to make a goulash?
Nah, so it's crazy. I was just talking. That's crazy you bring that up. So I was just talking to my partner because he had got out when I was in high school. Like they did like all of my childhood partners that from like Sandbox. They got caught up in a case and like 7 of them went to prison. And so like senior year, like first week, Duke boys come in, snatch them out, and they got charged as adults, first crime. And so one of them, once they got home, he had called me over and was like, "Hey, bro, come over, bro. I made some goulash." And me thinking, I'm just thinking, oh, my dog must have took some cooking classes while he was in there or something. I go over there, man. This man had me a couple noodles with like mashed up cheese puffs and mayonnaise and tuna
Spread.
And when I tell you it smacked, bro, that was one of the best things. Like, bro, I tore that shit down, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
Word.
Yeah, shout out to my Zoba, man. Yeah, he put me on.
Bro, if you could be a superhero, what would you do, and what would your power be? Well, who would you be, and what would your power be?
Who would I be? Man, Hulk.
You like, oh,
Hulk. Or I mean, my favorite character is Beast.
Okay.
He was tough growing up, but yeah, Hulk. Just all his powers. That would be dope as hell.
Okay.
Yeah, being able to,
shit,
just knock a bit out. Just
Would you get diamonds?
in my teeth.
Yeah.
That's what I got. So
Oh,
gold
you
money.
got diamonds coming.
Yeah.
out.
Shout out to Gold Money Grills, man.
So you
Y'all
finna
did-
pop out?
your
Yeah,
money
yeah.
finna
They're gonna
pop
be.
up.
Yeah, it's I got a new set. It's VVS coming. Yeah.
For sure.
Yep.
So I got a couple quick questions for you.
Yeah.
Bro. What do you prefer, petty or sneaky?
I like
You talking about?
nah, yeah.
probably petty. I don't like sneaky. I honestly don't like dishonesty. So
Okay.
yeah,
The redhead chicks or the blonde chicks?
don't matter.
Don't matter.
Yeah.
So you've been with white women?
No.
No.
Word? Never been with a white woman?
Nah, never, not once.
See,
So we can't
told
even
you
ask
people
him
know.
that question.
Yeah. Damn. Maybe you like a red weave or a blonde weave?
I don't even. That's what I was saying. Like
With the 613.
Yeah.
Shit.
But you want the red or the 613?
I don't know anything, brother.
Yeah.
27-inch jet black yaki.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
Hey.
Okay, the ratchet or classy ones then.
So my first girlfriend growing up, man, she was in the PJs, man. So she was pretty like. I mean, we was what?
So you was going over there?
Oh yeah. She was 15. She had a tat.
She had brothers and sisters?
She had sisters. Her
She was-
sisters.
she
Her
was the
mom
oldest?
loved me.
She was the oldest or the middle?
She was the youngest. Yeah. But she was right off Texas Ave.
But I'm saying, are you knocking on the door? They going over there to the house?
Oh yeah, Mom Dukes love me, man.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah,
Because it's either it can be that, they
Yeah.
love you, or they can hate your ass. and all the brothers
for
and
sure.
everybody
Yeah.
over there on your ass.
Yeah. But yeah, I
Hey,
even like all
Devon.
my partners grew up or like lived in the apartments too, so it was
For
cool.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where would you rather be, the islands or the mountains?
Islands.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
So Instagram or TikTok?
Ooh,
Which one's been better to you?
TikTok. Just because the algorithm. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, TikTok for sure. But Instagram's going. And I think the bigger you get, the bigger the Instagram gets, and like that's, I feel like like people can go viral and you can get a bunch of followers real quick on TikTok, and then you go and look at their stuff and it's not bubbling anymore. Like they had one viral video and they got like 100,000 followers, but now all their videos are doing like hundreds. Whereas like Instagram, you get on Instagram, your followers they kind of stick with you, and it just keeps going up and like consistent. But I would say, I don't know, I guess both, to be honest, because I post on both. So it's like anything I post on TikTok, I usually bring it over to Instagram.
How many followers you got across all your platforms?
Across all, I would say close to like 500,000. Okay. Yeah. My goal by 2025 is to be 1 million on TikTok, and then like somewhere in the 100,000s.
What you got on TikTok?
Like we're going close to 350.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you think people stay in relationships unhappy, bro?
Man, scared of change, man.
Okay.
Yeah, they scared of change, or they
Motherfuckers be
scared of like people's, like they trying to hold on to something and an image. They don't want their, that image to be tarnished. So they trying to hold on to something that just ain't healthy.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ever did that? Held on to something that ain't healthy?
Yeah. I've been divorced.
Word, okay.
Yeah. So.
Speaking of unhealthy, I mean, what you think about the Anthony Edwards situation?
Oh, that's crazy to me because I don't know. I'm a dad, bro. So like, and I'm a single dad. Like I got my jits with me majority of the time.
Yeah, you stand on business.
So, I would say like for me like that would be tough because like it's like a cash out, and it's like that $1 million. I mean, he making bread. Like you gonna give for your jits $1 million?
More than that. I ain't gonna lie.
Like that's kind of, I don't know. I feel like if I was his kid, I would take that as a slap in the face.
She said all that was just what he said that he wants to do. That's not what they stamped and put on the thing yet. When she came out and said, I said, "Oh, that shit ain't even approved yet." Yeah. She gonna get more than him.
Yeah.
But either way, he's saying, "All right, I'm just gonna pay the state however much the 18 years is." And they gonna ration that shit to your ass, and then don't talk to me no more. But the kid gonna eventually, granny gonna hate, but it's gonna hate the mom too. Bitch, you just had me for a check.
Yeah, for sure.
Bitch, because he don't even want me.
Well, she got a little baby jit. She got a little bit, because that's little baby.
For real?
Is little baby with her?
Nah, but that's the
oldest.
Little
baby known for being with?
No, but that's the oldest. That's his oldest son's mom. He take care of that jit, bro.
Of course, he take care of it.
So she could have been on the same.
Yeah.
He could have. Well, Anthony
ain't
Edwards
no way you have a baby by a little baby
and
then turn around and you have a baby by the hottest nigga in the fucking league. Bitch, you're fucking.
Y'all think he's Michael Jordan's son? Y'all think he's Michael Jordan's son?
Who, Anthony Edwards? Oh, no.
Have you all seen the side by sides?
Yeah.
They do resemble, but
there ain't no denying, bro. He plays just like him, bro. He moves just like him.
He nice. He definitely nice.
He young as shit.
His mannerisms, everything, bro. That's Michael Jordan's son, bro. That's a conspiracy theory.
That shit okay, got you.
Yeah.
Nah, he definitely nice though. He definitely nice, bro.
Yeah.
But bro, I know you say, you know what I'm saying, you want to continue dropping videos and all that. Like, do you want to get into movies or anything like that?
Man, I'm just whatever comes from it, and that's what, like, I feel like a lot of content creators, they just be, like, someone was just talking to me, they was like, oh, do this and this and this, because they gonna pay you. Like I had a person in the O that was like, come do a section and promote the party, we'll give you a free section, a VIP section, and I was just like, that ain't even really my scene like that no more, but, like, that's where, like, you get caught up and stuff, too. My partner, shout out to him. He lived, but he just got sprayed 9 times, and luckily he alive and, standing on his own 10. But, like, they're just like, not every dollar's a good dollar. And so going back to what you're saying, like, I just do it for the cause of, I just like making people happy, making people laugh. Like, I was voted class clown in high school. I was that funny, goofy white boy in the hood that could dance, and that's what I'm always been known for. And so, and I just think whatever is organically gonna come from that is gonna come. You know what I'm saying? So I just leave it up to. I put it in God's hands, man. But yeah, so but it'll be cool. I'll be down to act and
shout out to the class clowns, man. Those class
clowns. Yeah.
So
yeah.
So you ain't got like no ultimate like, all right, that's the goal I'm trying to reach.
Yeah,
okay. You
whatever.
Just having fun.
And then whatever. We got a saying where you know in my neighborhood, you know, just feed the family. So whatever you're doing to feed the family, that's what you know. So if it's podcasting or skits or social media brands or anything or Twitch stream, like I do a bunch of different stuff, and then whatever's bubbling is gonna pick up.
Well, the culture fucking with you in Florida, you feel me? You just gotta keep you know what I'm saying, popping outside and shit.
Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go to Duval Day.
Yeah,
I gotta go. I'm planning on going down to Miami because I was just telling bro, he was like Mr. Cool Body.
Yeah,
I know him and
just connect with a few
Curvo, Curvo Dolo, and
you know about Chew Poppy?
Who?
Chew Poppy.
The Chico?
Yeah.
He's from Florida?
Job, bro.
He from around here.
Nah, for real? Chew Poppy Daniel? That dude?
He around here.
Damn, I definitely, he's funny. He's funny, bro.
Him and my dog Cole.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Cole play too much.
Oh, yeah, I definitely got a link.
Yeah, they both,
I think you sent me him.
They both around here.
Chew Papa me, he spent some bread at my job.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh,
he came in with that white girl.
Oh, real shit?
Yeah.
We had her on the show, too.
Word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about the one with the big butt?
Yeah, I know she do porn.
We didn't know that. She didn't tell us that on the show. She didn't tell us that on the show, huh, brother?
She got the OnlyFans. Don't she? Yeah, she got the OnlyFans.
Yeah, she didn't tell us that one.
Yeah. Shout out, my OnlyFans is white chocolate with sprinkles. No, I'm just kidding.
I was about to say, what you making a bag on that, huh?
I'm just trolling, bro. Nah, I ain't with all that. But, just doing collab work with that. And I low-key, I started streaming GTA. Because the new one in Florida, I told my partners, I was like, I'm gonna have a character in that game.
For sure.
Yeah. So
I got I got one question before we get off here, because I know a lot of people probably asked you questions.
Yeah.
In your you know what I'm saying, in your comments and all that type of shit. Is there any question that you like wanted to answer from your comments?
There's some weirdos out there too. I ain't gonna lie. They be like, "Where your kids at?" And I'd be like, bro, like, that's
they
crazy.
Saying you a Florida dad, but where your kids?
Yeah, and I'm just like, bro, like.
But sometimes you know what that is though. Them be kids.
Yeah, you might be right.
Them be kids asking like, you just don't know. They'll be asking like, where's your kid?
Yeah.
Why is he saying he's the Florida dad?
Yeah.
Like my kids ask me like crazy shit like that, so I understand that question.
Yeah, not just like, man, because I had some even a video that went crazy with one of my daughters, and I kind of took it down because I was like, man, there's some weird people.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, just to answer, I've been to the cookout. You know, I've been playing spades.
Been to the cookout.
Smacking bones.
Okay.
Grew up playing tonk, like, you know, shooting dice, all that. So
you really know this shit.
Yeah.
Don't take this shit for granted.
Yeah. Like I tell people, you know, I grew around, you know, in the hood and all that, but like. I'm not the toughest guy. You know, I'm a goofy dude, but like I was raised around them. I was raised around dope boys and, you know, scammers and all that. So, and seeing stuff that not most kids see growing up. But yeah, it's and I liked it, bro. It was fun, bro. Playing Manhunt and all that crazy shit.
Yeah, for sure. So give me your playlist before we get off here, fam. Florida Dad playlist. Fisher.
Okay, so you got, listening to Yak, obviously, Rod Wave, but I'm really rocking with, obviously Omni, that's my dog, but the one, Moot Boy, always listening to Moot Boy, then people be sleeping on him, or I don't know if they sleeping on him, but I feel like he just don't get the credit because Rod Wave, but Major 9, that's like, I think he's one of probably the best artists out right now.
Nah, for sure.
And yeah, his last 3 albums been crazy. So I literally I bumped Major 9 heavy, and I know some of like his people.
You fuck with Bushy B?
Yeah, Bushy. Okay. All Florida rap. Bushy B, sure. Lil Dread, El Snappo, who else? Rod Wave, Project Youngin over in St. Pete. Jimbo, and then the youngins from the old Glock 9, Pootie. Hot Boy,
That nigga Glock 9 still locked up?
Yeah.
That nigga done. Is he done? Like, is it life or is like?
Nah, he got a date. I think he got like a couple more years though.
Yeah, he got a couple more years left.
Yeah.
Man, bro, I used to fuck with that 10%.
Oh yeah, he snapped on that. Yeah.
Like the back.
Nah, my dog Drew shot that bitch. That shit was lit.
Yeah. Glock 9. Yeah, he's straight. And I just, that's the thing, man. I feel like in Florida, maybe tearing down instead of building up like Atlanta. We got a lot of talent, but it's just like instead of collabing and building up, they start beefing, and that's why all that went down in the old.
I already know.
You know what I'm saying? So people be wondering like why people from Florida, once they get up, some motion, they dip. You got to.
Got to.
You
got to, bro. Mm-hmm. Any shout outs you want to give before we get off here, fam?
I mean, Gold Money Grills.
Sure.
That's my dog, man. Yeah, put your money where your mouth is. Kodak, Sniper Gang, all them. Just the whole Florida, man. I'm rocking with y'all, man. So
for sure, man.
We are Florida.
Florida dad in the motherfucking building.
Anybody, any Florida artists hit me up. I'm down to collab. And I don't, they be asking me how much to charge, but I'm showing love, man.
Nah, for sure.
I'm trying to put up Florida, so because everybody jacking, they taking our,
Well, I'm gonna say something. If your music hard, hit my boy up.
Yeah.
Don't send him no trash. And my boy got a bop to this real Florida vibe type shit. So if your shit hard, let my dog, you know what I'm saying, send y'all shit through.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, I appreciate y'all though, man. Y'all doing it too.
Real shit. Definitely appreciate you, man. Florida Dad, tapping in and tapping out. We are Florida Podcast. Let's ride.
Mix one. Let's get it.
You see how he put Mix One in there every time for you?